Hello everyone, Something Luck 2 and welcome to another mod overview, this time on Seeker Compass, a mod that simply adds the ability for you to track mobs, as well as adding in a few enchantments to apply to the compass. So, there's 3 different ways to find one: simply exploring nether fortresses and finding it in loot chests, defeating zombie pigmen has a chance of dropping it, and yeah, also fishing if you want to. Other than that, we'll cover most of the enchantments besides some of the basics. So, once you've found one, you simply just find a mob. We'll just get, say, a pig, for example, for this demonstration. And then right click on the mob and a bunch of particle effects will appear. And you can see that each time it's tracking the mob, it'll use up durability, and also give us some information of what type of entity it is, what its name is, whether it's alive, and health. So if we happen to say defeat the pig, for example, we'll actually see what happens. So possibly not this one. I guess it was the other. Yes, the other pig. Get back here. So you can see now that it is false. So no health. It's not tracking a pig because obviously it's been defeated, and so on. Now, if you want to stop tracking something, you just sneak and click again. Right click, sorry. Trying to think, can't put it in there either, can we? Okay, so we might need another pig and then to track off of it. So if we right click here, it'll track a new one. If we click again, it'll stop tracking. So if it's already been defeated, you can't remove it, it seems. So you need to find a new entity quickly so you don't waste more durability. Basically tracking nothing because it's obviously been defeated. So we'll add the other enchantments and see what they can do. We'll get a few Seeker Compasses just in case some of them can't really have certain enchantments on them. So we need some experience. So just do that and see what we can apply. So voodoo, tracking, warping can't when tracking's on there. Summoning also can't, and persistence can though. So we'll try just a few as is, without anything else, just to cover them a lot easier, instead of combining things. So there's 3 tiers of voodoo, 1 tier of tracking, 1 tier of warping, and 1 tier of persistence. And I think I missed some, didn't I? Yes. You just say this with one we already have. So, in terms of enchantments, you have Resistance, which has entities tracked by the compass that cannot despawn. It's compatible with all other enchantments. So, just switch to that, so Persistence. Get another pig. Good, so it'll keep doing it. Right click, it'll still be able to stop if we track it and then defeat the pig. It'll keep going, but we can't do much else. So let's see, entities tracked by the compass cannot despawn. So even though it seems to be a positive one, I almost think that's a negative one. Unless it's just supposed to be consistent, pretty much, with things, so that's about it, I guess, for that one. We have Warping, which allows us to shift right click, or sneak right click, also I assume, if you change bindings for sneaking, to teleport to the entity in exchange for the compass itself, so it might use it up. So just get another pig, remove the weather, because it keeps appearing. If we right click, it'll use up durability. If we shift right click, it'll use up our compass, and we've teleported to that mob. So you probably want to use this, I guess, maybe for getting back to bosses, or something else, or any other that you're struggling to trap or defeat in some way. But obviously, the compass would disappear once you've teleported. So, we next have tracking, which in the description it will tell you what block, position, and biome the entity is in, which we commonly only get information related to just what it is, its health, sorry, if we're tracking it or not, and a few others. So we'll go with tracking and right click, and you can see more additional information under the health section, showing where exactly it is, what it's standing on, and what biome it's in, rather than just the top information of its name, health, and if it is still alive. So yeah, additional information that's quite handy, especially if the compass itself is not very clear based on its design at times, I guess. Or if you don't want to rely on the compass itself, you can rely on the additional information with that enchantment. Next up, we have summoning, which allows you to shift right click teleported entities that pets or others can also or something. Okay. The pets or other summonables to the user at a small cost. Okay, so we'll just show that real quick. So we'll just go to the pig right here, right click and shift, and more particle effects happen. So if we do this, just sneak right click on the mob. Okay, so we'll probably want an actual wolf, because obviously it is for pets, of course. So we'll get some bones here. If we sneak right click there, my guess is it's supposed to target them, rather than me, say, having to hit them for it to happen. Or it warps them nearby, I guess? Or summons them nearby? Not too sure. Okay, so if we go elsewhere, for example, and they happen to follow, and then we want to target the pig, my guess is they would technically strike them for us, or summon them in, or something like that. Or if we were tracking, I guess, our actual pet, which is probably more so what the case is, and I'm probably just missing something. Let's just get a compass again, we'll get another anvil. Instead, consider it for our actual pets. So if we just do that, we can track them instead and spawn them in. Yeah, that's what I was missing. So it's not for targeting them, specifically for summoning any pets. It does, however, use up a lot of durability, so keep that in mind. And then the compass will also break, and you probably can't repair them, I don't think. Except with, obviously, mending, I guess, you could use for that. Or just find another one, of course. And finally, you have Voodoo, which allows you to shift right click to deal remote magic damage to the targeted entity at the cost of durability. The higher the level, the higher the damage, of course. And it's not compatible with mending, warping, or summoning. So, we just need Voodoo here, and we're tracking them, and you can see that it now attacked them. So if we sneak right click on them, didn't seem to do much that time. There may or may not be a cooldown, I'm just missing something. Tracking. So maybe just doesn't do it all the time? No, it's just a particular way I'm going about it, I guess. There we go. So yeah, and it does use up quite a bit of durability, of course. Other than that, that seems to be pretty much it. There is obviously advancements as well you can look to, and other information obviously is provided on the mod page, showing for long distances of entity-specific tracking, and so on. Which we'll just check the advancements real quick, which you can find where exactly. I'm not sure. Husbandry. No, so adventure. Here we go. So So under adventure, so you've got the compass itself to find, you've got the voodoo specific one, and the one that I didn't get was performing an unbinding ritual by sacrificing XP and your compass to a block of obsidian, which I'm not too sure on the ritual, unfortunately, but that might be mentioned somewhere. Okay, seems to be just that. Okay, so you may be wondering how you get yourself untracked from other players, which is probably how you remove the actual binding from mobs that have been defeated as well, is my guess. The way you do this is called an unbinding ritual, and when done, such and such. Okay. So to do the ritual, simply shift right click over an obsidian block and it'll cost you a bit. So 10 experience levels and the compass itself. You can unbind yourself from every player's compass. So we just get a compass, we'll bind it to a mob. For example, where's that pig gone? Yeah, I've got a bunch of eggs, might as well. So right click there. So obviously we right click again to stop binding them. Right click, defeat them. We can't unbind them. Unbind it, and we need an obsidian block for the ritual. So I'm assuming just any obsidian block. Shift right clicking. Let's see. To do the ritual, simply shift right click an obsidian block and it'll cost you. So not too sure on that. Let's see. Just shift right click. Seems to be it, and then it costs you experience. You know, bind yourself from the player's compass tracking. Unless they still need to be alive, which is what I'm probably failing to achieve here. So there's that, and then this. Unless it's only for PvP use, which could also be the case as to why it's not doing it in a means where obviously I'm doing it on a pig instead of with an actual player. Other than that though, thanks so much for watching, and goodbye.